Good morning, folks. Riverwind here. Anyway, I got back to my house last night, unload a little bit, and I had 7 loads of gravel in here, and oh my gosh, 7 hours of moving stuff around, and so this is how it turned out. I got a low spot in here, and with all the rain we've been having this year, it's been kind of goopy. Anyway, kind of like leveling everything out. I just had a load brought in a couple minutes ago. It's starting to take shape though. Looking real good. Take you around real quick so you can see. And then that little bobcat, I'll tell you what, that sure is fun. Starting to level this middle part. I'm going to put a pond in here just as a catchment area that I could use the water. Part of permaculture design, something that you must learn if you're going to develop and work your land or survive. It said that permaculture design could actually save the United States. Anyway, so a pond will go here, and I decided to keep this stump here because the ants got to it. It was rotted out, so I'm going to make it into a planter. So I'll get enough gravel in to cover this whole area here. Put a 40-foot container across there, and another 20-foot one coming this way. Then put like an ATCO unit on top of the 40-footer as like a bunkhouse. Anyway, so there can be gravel on all this area here. And got this pushed around, so this is starting to take shape. This stuff here is a little bit higher than I thought, so I might have to dig and cut that one shorter. Got one load this morning. Here it is, so I'll be spreading this out for a road. I continue here, but this dirt, mud, clay kind of mixture here, it gets really goopy, so I got to put some gravel on it and make it down over there by that my container there. That's I named that pumpkin just because it's orange. Anyway, so that's going to be there. It's going to be where my 2-story adobe teepee is going to be, right in this area here, and the stumps are going to be part of the porch. There's the poles for the adobe teepee. These small poles on the right there, they're for a teepee, a canvas teepee that I already have. Anyway, it's all starting to take shape. Managed to get in with 3 loads, like, oh boy, maybe 10 feet. So I want to be able to go a little bit further there. Probably about, probably about 20 foot in there, and just kind of like thin it out in here. Level that out a little bit there. Looks like I nicked this birch tree. That's not always a good thing to do. Got some good stones here for my pond. Get these out of the way. Some of these big ones are going to work really good for finishing up my pond. Got a well here in a little spot and place to collect water. The doggone ants have totally got to this tree. That's why I had to take it out. A huge tree. I really don't like to take down trees. I love them so much. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. My outhouse. And the pond. My grandson Devin, he's 23. Him and his girlfriend are coming up tomorrow from Anchorage. So, as you can see, there's a lot more to do. And I got a few rocks, but trust me, it's not enough. Lots and lots to do here. Garden is looking good though. Of course, a little late, and looks like my apples are starting to come to the end of its season there. So, here's what's left. I spent 7 hours laying this gravel down, and as you can see, I didn't finish this gravel they brought here. This is more of a sand, and I could use that for making some of the cement, but I really don't like spreading that down on this ground that needs to be a lot more solid. Now that I got that bobcat, I could use that to take these logs. Some of these logs are way, way, way heavy. Need to push them up against a tree here so they could dry out better. Lose a lot of moisture content even in that first year. So this whole area here will be gravelled. This will be my composting area. Put in some compost bins along here. I got just all this compost everywhere, a lot of biochar. And this here will be just a parking area for the garden shed and the garden house that will go on top of this. So it looked nice. With any luck, I could start doing more this year, but it has been so doggone rainy this year. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, this whole summer's been great, but this August, whew, a little crazy. I'm hoping and praying for an Indian summer. So, do what we can, I expect. Anyway, this is how it's looking. I got 3.5 acres of land here, and need to continue putting more rock on this road. Mostly just there's so much moisture under the ground now that the miners above me have been stripping land and closer to the road. So we're getting literally a glacier on the road every winter now, and it's getting worse and worse because of the runoff. Anyway, looking pretty good so far. I gotta start spreading the gravel with this bobcat, that one load. So anyway, you folks have a great day. I know I will. Blessed be.